welcome to my YouTube channel. Do subscribe, like, and share. Hi guys, welcome to my YouTube channel. This is where we define love, understand who we are, and get to know our purpose. Whether I said it the other way around, it's still the same thing, you know. My greatest passion in life is to really help people navigate their way in these three things: in their identity, in love, and in why they are on earth. So we're still gonna get to the purpose element of things, but for now we're just slowly but surely getting into the things, and also falling in love with you, everyone that has subscribed recently. Love, you are loved, surely, definitely. Thank you, and we appreciate you liking the content and appreciating the content. Thank you very much. We are still thriving in singleness, and we have given you 2 points so far. We have a whole lot more, you know. I'll stop when my heart has said everything that is within it, you know. So we spoke about the importance of spending time with yourself during your phase or state of singleness. We have spoken about knowing why you should actually be in a relationship. And then today we're going to be looking at another element, which is actually where most of us get it wrong. I know that before we get into a relationship, we are actually inspired by what we see other people have, and we are probably motivated by how we feel about someone. But it's tough for us to stay in a relationship or keep the consistency because we don't know what we're doing. That's first. And because we have different understandings of what love really is. And that is what I would like us to get into today. How do you define love? What is love to you? You know, I strongly believe that having grown up in different communities with different kind of cultures, believing in different things, we are definitely going to want this thing. But if we can't define it, then what are we doing? We are already in a relationship. We have certain expectations that we set for ourselves by looking at other people and what they do. But we have never really come to a point of sitting down with ourselves and say, but Nonku, how do you define love? What is love to you? You know, how do you navigate your way through the word love? What influences your understanding of love? You know, what is love to you? And that's a question I'm posing today, that you are probably in a relationship or you are single. In your singleness, it is very important to define love. You know, is it communication? Is it the hugs? You know, is it touching? Is it spending time together? Now, there's this love language, and then there's love. You know, it's a language is means of communication for someone to understand you, or for you to understand them. So when we talk about your love languages, which are, the 5 love languages of communication, touch, you know, that is how you understand love. You know, that's your language of love. But before we get to the language of love, what is love? You know, you can get a person that understands your love language but still cannot define love. Can we really just say it ends with the languages? Is that what love is? You know, what is love to you? And it's a difficult question to some people, you know, because one has never even thought of it. You watch television, movies, romantic movies show you what it looks like, but what is it? You know, some people show you how it feels like, but what is it? Because the feeling of it and the definition of it is quite different. And we are really gonna differ when it comes to this. Why? Because we have different understandings. You need to know what love is to you, so that when someone else comes into the picture, you are able to well communicate it, well explain it, and also be able to understand what they define love to be, because the conflicts get to be from small elements, because we have different understandings. I did say, and I'm going to reiterate this until we really get it. The fact that we feel, the fact that we are attracted, the fact that we have a connection is still not enough to build any relationship. It's a good place to start, but it's not a good place to continue building. There are certain things we really need to come to a point of understanding at this time and at this age, depending on what age you are. But what I want to really probably bring to your attention with this particular video is whatever it is that governs your life, whatever rules your life, whatever dictates how you make decisions or how you maneuver life, that particular thing needs to be the one thing that defines love for you. But we spoke about this on identity. Yeah, the fact that whatever you choose to believe in tells you what love is. Because I know myself and I know who I am. And how I define love is how my God defines love. And when I get into a friendship or relationship with someone, what I'm going to be expressing is what governs me has told me. It's my God that has said, this is how you should be loving. This is how you define love. We can't be quoting saying that love is patient, love is kind, it keeps no record of wrong, it is not self-seeking, when we do not know how to express it, or when we do not believe the one that has defined it to be that. So to you, is it love when it's communication that is proper? Is it love when it's abuse? Is it love when it's patience? Is it love? That's me. That's where I fall. I fall under love is patience. That's Corinthians 13. That's me. That's where I am of defining love. And whenever I involve myself in a friendship or in a relationship, my guide to loving, my guide to bringing the person to a point of making them aware that I love them is when I practice what my God has defined love to be. We are not going to make sense if we don't define love the same way, because we are going to clash. You get into a relationship where you say love is patient, but they feel like, no, love is not patience. Love is intercourse, or to them love is touch, or to them love is when you do things for them or certain favors. There is not going to be really a smoothness into your relationship, because the definition of love is not the same. What is your definition? That's all I'm here to pose. And when you are going to thrive in singleness, it's not enough to know these other things of spending time with yourself and knowing why you want to be in a relationship. How do you define love? If you are able to define it, you should be able to put it to practice. But if you can't define it, what are you putting to practice? What are you displaying? Is it something that they taught you? Is it something that they gave to you and said that this is love? How do you know that someone loves you? Is because they buy you things or they text you or the what then that? You see, if your love, if your definition of love is distorted, how you love is also going to be distorted. And if you're going to be loving someone who doesn't know what it is, and you yourself don't know what it is, what are you really expecting from each other? What are you doing? If you are both going to come together with the same understanding of love, then it means that we are going to be able to call each other to order and say, but I don't define love like this. I define love like this. Not movies, not TikTok videos, not what you see on Facebook, not forever trends, not that. What is love? That is one big question that you need to really, really get to know in your singleness. When people approach you, you know what you're going to give. You know what you're expecting to get, because both of you have come to a point of saying, for me, this is what love is. It's love when you care. It's love when you understand. It's love when you are patient with me because you know that I'm not perfect. It's love when you don't remind me of the wrong things that I've done because you understand the fact that I'm still growing in understanding. It's love when you don't put pressure on me, but when you understand that I'm going through tough times and I can't financially come through. It's love when you support me. But what is love to you? And let's figure that out in our singleness so that we are able to love better and have the right expectations. We expect love, but we can't define it. And that is so wrong and that is so unfair, honestly speaking. So today's episode, we ended with define love in your singleness. What is love to you? See you in the next one.